Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and today I'm going to be taking a first impressions look at Breakpoint, a 9-level map pack for gzdoom that came out fairly recently, back in December of 2022, and it caught my eye while I was looking for other stuff because it has a focus on very colorful levels. It's kind of a collaborative project. The kind of lead is Major Arlene, but there is, I think, 5 or 6 other mappers that contributed to this to make the map pack. So again, I don't think there's any sort of story or anything connecting these. These are just levels, as is usually the case for megawads or other kind of level packs. However, there are custom weapons and a degree of custom enemies, and I played a couple minutes of it and they seem pretty cool, so I thought I would check it out further. Because I've mentioned before that as much as I love the classic Doom arsenal and bestiary, I find that they're considerably less interesting when put into custom levels or, full-on mods. I'd rather see, even if they're just reskins, different stuff if it's going to be outside of Doom or Doom 2. That's just personal preference. Some people really like having these big megawad 32 levels of new maps with familiar enemies and familiar weapons. Me, I need a little bit more than that, which is why I don't typically check out those kind of mod releases. However, this is enough new stuff that I am into it. So we're going to go with Ultraviolence, and we're going to hope that we don't regret it. So as it says there, you can do a pistol start every map. I'm not going to do that. I'm not hardcore enough to want to do pistol-only run. But you can see right off the bat, the pistol is very chunky and a lot faster than the default Doom pistol. From the back, it looks fairly close to the original sprite, but it seems to be a Beretta 92 from the side. Music's good. The first level seems to have a very yellow theme, but I think each of the levels has a kind of different color take. And I think all of them are tech bases, because the original mapper wanted to switch to making tech bases instead of, I guess, using a lot of marble in their other maps, which is why I think this whole map pack is tech-based focused. So colorful and tech bases are the theme. Also, because these are custom guns, they do need to be reloaded. Like these. These are basically just imps with no eyes, but they still look different enough that I enjoy having them over just regular imps here. And this pistol feels really good to use. The ammo counter, I have to actually look at the bullet counter rather than, the ammo, because that's just our current magazine. Apparently we only hold 8 bullets in this thing. And we got a shotgun here with a hoarded heat shield, which I think always looks good on shotguns. And it is very punchy. Even more so than the regular Doom shotgun. It seems to be either equally as effective or more effective than the regular shotgun. Because, we're on Ultraviolence, so these guys are a little tough, but this thing seems to really chew them up. Okay, we got some chain gunner lads and someone custom who is like a big beefy form of the Doom Marine. I also like that the helmets have been changed from... Oh, Spectres. The helmets have been changed from just like a regular medieval helmet to the actual Doom Guy helmet. I guess technically they'd be the UAC Space Marine helmet. Okay, I think that's a door. That's a door. Shells. Lost soul. Okay, that's just a regular lost soul. Pistol, much more effective at taking them out, though, than the regular pistol. Gotta say, this is probably one of the best pistols I've used in a Doom mod. Like, the pistols in, for example, Ashes are pretty good. The autoloader and the revolver, but they're still not as powerful as this, or as fast. Oh, the autoloader is maybe as fast as this, especially with the burst fire. but it's not as accurate. Alright, there's only one secret in this map. And no jumping. I feel like there's got... Oh. Assault rifle. Alright, well that's new. Replacement for the chain gun, I assume? Nope, well there's the chain gunners. Okay, what do you do? Oh, he just has a grenade launcher instead. I like that goofy reload, where you actually throw the magazine out. Now, I'm going to guess that this weapon set wasn't made specifically for this mod. I could be wrong, though, so forgive me if I'm wrong. But, seems pretty nice. Feels pretty good to use. Okay, a lot of ammo. And it looks like this does use the pistol ammo, so yeah, it is a chain gun replacement. That's where it came from. So, can I... No, I can't, like, get up on this ledge and then run across these. So maybe there's no secret there. Don't want to fall into the piss magma. Okay, that's where he started. That's where he went. That's not a real door yet. Oh boy. All that ammo I can't reach. Alright, pretty sure that is just a regular Baron. Or Hell Knight, I guess? I always mix them up. Pretty sure Barons are the pink ones. The ones that have more health. Oh no, I fell into the piss. Okay, there was a teleporter. Health is not doing great after that. Yeah, your turn. Gonna take it a little slow here. 100 armor points, 33% absorption. Does that mean that only 33% of my damage I take goes into the armor? Alright, super shotgun. Doesn't look too different from the regular super shotgun, though I guess the back of the, like where the hammers are, is kind of modeled more. And it's got like a barrel wraparound. Alright, these all look like they could be doors. Oh. There's a switch back here. Alright, that is a Baron. Okay. I was kind of expecting this to be even punchier than the shotgun. But the sound is pretty mellow for this. Pretty effective, though. I mean, those guys have to be inspired by the ogres, right? Considering they're, like, literally using the Quake grenade launcher sound. Oh, there's one more. That was the smart one, because he actually didn't move, unlike the others. Alright, nice little animated yellow keycard. So yeah, it is a pretty straightforward Doom level so far. I don't know which mappers made which levels. I don't think they're specifically credited in the post. And there is a secret map, and I have no idea where it is or if I will see it. I mean, the exit is in the middle, so I presumably need to find a door that will have a switch behind it that will let me lower the beams. Okay, the yellow door is over here. Gotta take it slow here. Also interesting that these guys don't have hit scan weapons, considering they are like the hit scan guys. Oh, I didn't even notice these guys have cyber legs, like the Doom 3 pinkies. Alright, got a soul sphere. Definitely needed that. I gotta say, it's actually kind of easy so far for ultraviolence. Ooh, got a big lad over there. Another variant of the Hell Knight and Baron. There's a lot of ammo in this room, including rockets. So there's probably a secret with a rocket launcher in it that I missed. Seems like the chain gunners are still hit scan, though. Oh, shit. Bunch of grenades caught on the wall behind me. But yeah, look how much health is in this room. That seems pretty generous, even if it is at the first level. I'm also not usually sure if megawatts like this, well, I guess this is not a megawatt. Megawatt is typically like 32 levels, but like a map pack like this, I'm not sure if they're balanced difficulty-wise to get harder, or if it's just like some of them will be complete difficulty spikes on like the second or third level, and then get easier, then get harder. Mancubus over there. He started a fight with Flamey Guy. He beat the Flamey Guy. Alright. I think we got everything in here. Now we're entering the green zone, so I guess the whole level isn't just yellow. Alright, really gotta stop catching those grenades in my mouth. But yeah, very generous with ammo. Oh, there's the rocket launcher, which looks like... I guess the Quake rocket launcher looks like the Doom one rather than the other way around. But yeah, it looks pretty much like the regular rocket launcher. A little faster than the regular rockets. Are those pain elementals? I think there are some pain elementals mixed with Caco demons there. Seems like the Mancubus projectiles are also faster here. Alright, let's pop a couple of these meatballs from back here. Alright, so they look like pain elementals, but they're just shooting projectiles rather than lost souls. Some kind of Revenant. Seems like a Revenant with just one rocket launcher instead of two. Alright, well, there's still plenty of health around here, which I very much need. Alright, those rockets are pretty good homing. Like, the Revenant rockets are already pretty good at tracking you, but these ones are quicker. Still doing pretty good on ammo, though. So I don't have to worry about, like, counting my shots here. Behemoth. I like the rocket launcher redesign on them. So I didn't save, did I? No. Alright, well, we can blast through this pretty quickly. I gotta remember to quick save in mods like this. I also don't know how long these levels are, because I mean it says 9 levels, but they could be 9 very long, large levels. Alright. Also, we might be able to find the secret this time, if we missed it. Still another lost soul up there. So yeah, it looks like you can get up to these, but I think these are just decorative nooks with these plants. I do generally like the look of this level. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the yellow, but, you know, nice otherwise. Also, I think some of the other levels are not as colorful, because some of the screenshots look more typical kind of Doom tech base. I haven't really been keeping track of them, because a lot of them don't have release dates, but there are a fair number of retail gzdoom mods coming out this year that I would like to cover. Like, I did a video on Supplice, when that demo was out, and I'd probably like to do the full game of that, from what I played. I think that actually does have a release date. And then there's like Sulaco, which is probably going to come out this year, and doesn't have a release date, but it has a demo that I still haven't checked out. I was really excited for that demo, too. I was like, man, they're finally going to put out some gameplay after showing off all those gifts and everything. And then the demo came out, and I didn't get around to it. And then they were like, oh, there's going to be a big update for the demo. So I'm like, okay, I'll just wait for that. And then that eventually happened, and then I still didn't cover it. So we are going to check out that demo, preferably before the game comes out. And then Trenchfoot should also be out this year. I think it was supposed to come out soon-ish, based on the way the dev was talking about it. Damn it, they didn't die close enough for me to grab the ammo. Alright, make sure everything's loaded. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming out of the Doom and gzdoom community still. And it's good to see a lot of them going retail, because they make pretty high quality stuff and they put a lot of work into it. You know, I would have said that Ashes would have been good as a retail game, but of course, Vostok himself said that he would have to change a lot of things, because obviously there's a lot of references and everything. Not to mention stuff from other people's mods that is used here and there. So, if he was going to do retail, he would have to change all that, and he'd prefer not to. But hopefully we will get Episode 3 this year. It is in the works. Yeah, go get him, Spectres. I wonder if enemies have trouble targeting the Spectres, because it seems like he didn't really want to shoot. I feel like Spectres aren't really used often enough that I've noticed them infighting. Like, usually when you run into Spectres, they're by themselves or with other pinkies. Alright, I'm gonna make a save here. Those specters are actually kind of well disguised even in bright rooms like this. They blended with the black tile. I've also been debating doing a LP of the original Doom, but I always told myself that, like, I would not be able to keep that interesting enough with just my commentary for what is essentially a lot of very straightforward FPS levels. And there are a lot of them. Like, if I was gonna do Doom plus Ultimate Doom, that's like, what, 32 levels? More than 32 with Ultimate Doom? And then maybe if I did Sigil after that, John Romero's kind of in-between episode between Doom 1 and 2. But yeah, I don't know, if people would be interested in that, I might do it. And I might do it anyway before doing, like, Doom 3. I just feel like if I did Doom 1, I'd have to do Doom 2, and that's a lot more levels, and I think it's not really a controversial opinion to say that Doom 2 doesn't have as many good levels as Doom 1. It has a lot of annoying levels. Doom 2 also has the weird thing where they stopped using episodes, so after the first, like, 3 or 4 levels, you have all of the weapons for the rest of the game. Whereas in Doom 1, when you hit a new episode, you have to start over with just the pistol, and they can kind of ramp up through the weapons again. Alright. First wave dealt with. But it's the second wave that is kind of the problem. I'm guessing that's the way we need to go once we hit the switch. I've also been thinking of doing a playthrough of Quake, because I more or less haven't played Quake. I've played the first, like, 3 levels a few times, where I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'm gonna do an LP after all. So yeah, I might do that with Night Dive's kind of modernized port. I think Quake might be a little more interesting, just because it is kind of a weird experiment into pseudo-horror FPS, while still being in a very action game. You know, Quake 1 is the one that used a Lovecraftian god as kind of the main antagonist. Minor spoiler there. Though I did like Dusk's callback to that as well. Dusk has a really good thing at the end. Alright, I didn't hit the switch. But it tried to dump me in anyway. Okay, so there's a teleporter over there that's dropping them down. I'm gonna save again here. Immediately eat a lot of fire. Right here, I wish I had a grenade launcher because I could bounce shots down on them. They're kind of hidden behind the corpses. Alright. I think those are coming from the Caco demons. Very slow projectiles. Wow. How did the Cyber Baron sneak up on me? Oh, he must have got pulled up by the elevator, which I guess is just randomly going up and down. So he's like a mini Cyber Demon. He's got a little rocket launcher on his arm. I want to hit those guys before they get down here. Never mind. Well, same strategy, just kind of circle the room, clearing about as best we can. This is where the move speed in Doom really excels, is when you're in like a big circular room like this, or an open room, and you can just circle strafe. It also seems like the Mancubi here don't have that weird kind of offset to their shots. In the base game of Doom 2, you know, the Mancubi shoots one shot kind of off to the side and one kind of in the center. So you'll often kind of strafe into that second shot if you're too close to them. But here they seem to be just shooting two equally spaced projectiles. Didn't notice there was still one of them alive. Is he gone? Alright, I think I got him. Okay. That puts us up here, but there's no switch to open the lasers yet. Oh, there we go. Didn't realize that was a switch. That gibbing sound is so good, too. That's custom, but it makes your shots feel so much more impactful when you hear that wet splat. I think Doom only had that for, like, rocket launcher shots? I don't remember every enemy making that gib sound when they go down. But then again, most of your regular weapons didn't gib enemies in the original game. Or jib, as some people insist on calling them. It's a very GIF kind of situation. Just because the person who coined the term says it's one way, doesn't mean that's the better way to say it. Alright, there's two enemies left. This guy and this guy. Still just as easy to stagger as a regular Kako demon. They have a very low pain tolerance. Alright. So I guess it does tell us who made each map at the end. So this was one of Major Arlene's maps. I thought that was fun. Operation Orange. Gee, I wonder what level color this is going to have. But considerably less colorful from the outset here. A lot less glowing lights. We're not going to go too far into this because, again, it is only a 9-level pack. And because we can do pistol start, there is going to be copies of all the weapons in each of these levels. I'm kind of curious to see the rest of the arsenal, though. Did they replace the BFG, or is it just going to be pretty much a regular BFG? Separate from the retail gzdoom mods that I want to check out, there is also quite a few non-retail mods that I want to check out that have just been building up in my folder. I kind of mention them now and then, but there's so many in there. If you were someone who just wanted to have like an endless supply of content for a single type of game, I think gzdoom would have you covered for a long time. Because there's no shortage of people pumping out stuff for that all these years later. And a lot of it is pretty good. Like, we've seen some pretty impressive stuff, I think, from the stuff I've covered. And there's always new people joining. Now, if only Trespasser had a fraction of people interested in custom content for it. But then again, gzdoom is much easier to make stuff for now than Trespasser ever has been, even with the fan-made tools. And has a lot more guides for how to do whatever you want to do. I mean, hey, recently they even added support for full-motion video cutscenes to gzdoom. So I'm interested to see the first mod that actually takes advantage of that. I mean, there's probably already one that has, and I just haven't heard about it. But I only really check the ZDoom forums. I don't, like, swap between all the different places where Doom content is posted, so there is probably a fair number of mods that I just miss until someone mentions them somewhere and I look them up. Because, like, I think the thread for this game actually came up in a search for something else. Some other mod I was looking for. I was like, oh, this actually looks pretty cool. I'll check it out. I want to say that this area gives me a little bit more of a Quake vibe, but that's probably only because Quake had, like, a kind of orangey-brown color palette. It didn't have this, like, fog, though. I'm kind of imprinting that in my mind over what Quake actually looks like. Yeah, secret. Secret backpack. I don't think that helps me because I think I already had a backpack. But it's only one of 4 secrets. Oh. There's a lot of projectiles. I don't know why I keep going back here. I keep thinking there's a way to get over there from here. I think I'm hitting him. Oh, jeez. Okay, so when they have the room to shoot, they actually shoot a big spread of projectiles. So they are kind of recreating that Mancubus scatter, but with multiple shots instead of one. Maybe we'll go through this level and then, you know, just kind of take a quick look at the next one, and then that will probably be enough for this look at Breakpoint, and if you're interested, y'all can just download it and play through it yourself. But yeah, as much as I like having mods with all these unique mechanics and movement abilities or whatever, it is still refreshing to go back and play one that is more straightforward shooting. There's another classic one that got a re-release recently that I want to take a look at, Cold as Hell. I think it was Cold as Hell. I keep mixing that up with a different one that is also snow-themed. But it's set in, like, the 1960s. Like, even the pistol can give them with this one. I also like that slight kind of fade effect on the shotgun scatter, or the bullet decals. They just keep teleporting in. Hero, your health is low. That cleans about real good. Though I do have a lot of rockets. I was about to say I don't have very many, but I was looking at the wrong category. I'm not sure what SCRP would be. Bullet, shells, rockets, and then we have Skirp and Stump, which I don't think we have weapons for yet. And then we have cells, so there's got to be some custom weapon types that aren't just stand-in for existing Doom weapons. Okay, this is a dead end. I could land down there. I'm not sure if that's where we came from. Did I actually get anything useful up here? I didn't get a key card or anything. Well, any ways down. Teleporter. Bunch of enemies. I think there's a Spectre in there somewhere. No, maybe not. Yeah, see, almost as effective at distance as the regular Doom shotgun. shotgun guys keep trickling in, but from where? Or are they just in the room and I keep setting them off when they see me? Okay. I'm guessing this teleporter just takes us up here. Yep. Kind of hoping it would drop me on top of the boxes so I get all that ammo. I feel like there's got to be a secret in one of these. That makes pretty quick work of them. Okay, they came from here. Again, doesn't seem to be anything sneaky and secret I can drop down on. That opens that door. Come on, there's gotta be something like right here. Yeah. That just had the very distinct look of a secret where it kind of divoted into the wall. Okay. Now we're on the other side. Grab the red key card. I really thought this wall behind it was gonna open. There's probably a secret down here. Or just the way back up if you fall. Yeah, this is just the way back up. Is there anything down there? I feel like there's gotta be something tucked away in the lava. Maybe under that thing? There's a switch over there. Okay, Berserk Pack. I didn't even notice that up there, but now we have that. Also, it is almost the default Doom Fist, but it's got little knuckles on there. I always thought that because he's wearing like skin-colored gloves, that was just his really wrinkly wrist when I was a kid. But it's actually just the fold of the glove. Because it just looks so close to his arm color. He's wearing something like doe skin leather gloves. Okay, we got a red key. I was about to say, where's the red door? And then I fucking turned around. This is looking like a trap. So we're not going to go in there yet. Blue key required. Well, there's one more secret and a lot more enemies. 1/3 of the enemies remain. These all look like doors they're going to come out of. Okay, well, good time to save. Pretty good on ammo. Gotta take all these shotgun guys out because they are hit scan. Crap. there's a nice big crowd up there. No reason not to use the rocket launcher. Still, though, none of these ambushes seem, like, extra cruel. Some Doom mods love to be really abusive with their you picked up a keycard and everything spawns in traps. Even if you expect them coming, sometimes it's just like, well, I'm literally pinned in by so many bodies. I thought they were going to try to trap me in here by spawning in all the doorways. Alright, so the red door's locked now. Go through the blue door. Empty a magazine. Easy. Kind of ominous with the 2 rockets there. Alright, never mind. I thought that was going to open that. Hold on. Just double check that nothing's secret open when I press that. No. Everything looks the same. Okay. It would be nice if I found all the secrets in one of these levels. Can probably get over there. Ah, crap. I can't do a jump, so I can't do like a diagonal jump. Yeah, I can do a diagonal run. All right, 4 or 4 secrets. Still a few more enemies. I guess we just continue along here. I still prefer, though, mods that have smaller encounters like this. Like, with the first Space Cats saga, I went through the whole first episode, and it kind of gets into, like, that ridiculous territory in the last few levels where every fight is, like, 50 enemies spawning in, or more, and you have to slowly pick away at them. Like, I'm fine with mods having a few encounters like that, but some of them are just like, yep, that's gonna be every fight in my map. Whereas here, you're getting these smaller groups of, like, 4 to 8 enemies at a time. So you have a little bit of a reprieve between the big sloggy sections, which makes them feel a little more impactful, I think. That's one of the things I also think Ashes is really good about. Because ammo is a little more limited than that, they never really throw huge swarms of enemies at you. The trade-off is that they have a lot of very high damage enemies in Ashes. You know, a lot of kind of like heavies. And with the more limited amount of healing in that, those heavy damage enemies can still be a pretty significant threat, even if you're only fighting a few of them at once. Because one good hit is like, well, there goes a whole med pack. Oh, elevator. Moving elevator. Instead of a teleporting elevator. Alright, that was the end of the level. And that was by Jazz Master. I think we did pretty solid on that one. Killed everything, found all the items and the secrets. And it only took about 17 minutes. 0-point reactor. Alright, right off the bat, I like the track. Don't like the number of enemies in front of me. Also, is that just like a really discordant harmonica in the track, or is that like an alarm going off? Alright, this is a little much. You can see the slowdown from how many enemies there are when I look that way. So this is the kind of fight I'm maybe talking about when I say throwing like 100 enemies at you at once is a little silly. Especially starting this with just a pistol, that seems kind of brutal. Okay, there is an Archvile over there, or Archvile equivalent. I'm thinking that's where the fire is coming from. However, having the fire, like, show you where it's going to be and then not chasing you, it's a lot easier to deal with than a regular archvile. I had to clear some of this upper ledge kind of enemies, because I'm probably going to have to go up there. Where is that Arch Willy? Oh, he's all the way up there. Don't really have a good shot on him here. I still can't tell if that harmonica is in the level or in the track. Because it kind of sounds diuretic. Like it's getting farther away. Dialectic? Diuretic? I can't remember. It's when the music that you're hearing playing is actually coming from in-game rather than playing over it. Coming from like a radio or whatever. But it's still part of kind of the soundtrack of the scene, as it were. Alright. That's not a button. This is a dead end with a door that doesn't open. Yep, really showed that pillar what's what. No jumping, but I can still crouch. Ooh, boy. I think that is coming from a specific enemy. I still have a lot of bullets left. I thought I was kind of, like, wasting them, but we keep picking up more. Alright, is there a way to get... Are these guys animated even when they're dead? Thought I saw something jiggling in there. Is there a way to get higher up from here? I'll grab that health. Is that an arachnotron all the way up there? I guess I probably could have used the rocket launcher to pulp a few of these guys. Just kill this guy with fucking splash damage. Never mind, that pipe is not on the same pillar as him. And there he goes. The arachnotrons look very bony, from what I can see down here. But I still don't actually know where to go. There doesn't seem to be a way forward. If there is, it's gotta be through here. Go through here. Is that the 0-point reactor? Oh, hello, secret. Was this open before? I guess not. See, like a regular Revenant rocket would have chased me around that corner because it's slow enough to adjust. But these ones are fast enough that they just go straight into the wall when you turn. think I got punched in the head. Alright, well, that is a look at Breakpoint. I don't want to go too much farther in, and I definitely don't want to do this fight again. But yeah, it seems cool. Maybe some of the levels are not going to be necessarily to your liking because they're all made by different people, but that also likely means that if there is one you don't like, it won't necessarily mean that you're not going to enjoy the whole mod, because they're all going to be different flavors. So, thank you for joining me. There is definitely going to be more gzdoom stuff coming whenever I can fit it into fucking everything else coming out in March. Even with some of the stuff I was going to cover originally being moved back, like Amnesia the Bunker, getting pushed back to like April, there's still a lot of stuff I want to do in March. I mean, at this point, I'm basically going to be doing Resident Evil 4 and then Resident Evil 4 Remake and trying to release all of that while still doing Grounded and fucking Dead Space 3, so I don't know how I'm going to fit this all in. Signalis still has to get released. Fucking Stranger's Wrath still has to get released. I need to just spend like a week editing and not recording any more content. But there's just a never-ending supply of games. Like, even first impressions-wise, there's so many things I need to do in the next week, if I can. So, thanks for joining me. Hope you still enjoy the classic Doom stuff. Or, I guess, not necessarily classic, but stuff made in gzdoom that looks like classic Doom, but much, much fancier. Alright, see you around, folks.